General Bakshi, given the situation that Pakistan is in, financially, strategically, otherwise, and the fact that the interim Pakistan Prime Minister says, I will do anything for China, I owe my existence to China, how do you view this infiltration and this attack? General Bakshi, do you hear me? Yes, sir.
Hello.
Did you hear the questions?
Your voice is getting cut, but I'd like to make a few pertinent points. I was General Officer Commanding Romeo Force. I have operated in exactly the same area. Let me tell you some things. By 2005, after Operation Sarp Vinash, we had broken the back of terrorists in this area. This area had gone totally dormant. Then, after Uri and Balakot, and after we removed Article 370, Pakistan went crying to China. China, in response, put pressure in Ladakh. Since this was a dormant sector, uniform force was taken out from here, lock, stock and barrel, and deployed in Ladakh. So the troop density on the ground, was thinned out by quite a great margin because the area was dormant. Last 3 years, because Pakistan has got a bloody nose in the valley, they have been trying to reactivate their terrorist network south of the Pir Panjal. The forests here are extremely dense. Even in my time, every time we had to fight in the forest, we would lose 4 to 5 boys. Ultimately, we realized the solution was to localize them and use heavy mortars, 81 mortars, fire phosphorus and mixed HE and set that bloody area on fire, burn these guys. The true answer is, Arnab, it is time to hit back across the border. It is time to abrogate the ceasefire. Enough is enough. We need to repeat Balakot or Uri or any new variant that we may have, right? And at the same time, in local, firefights, we should not just push in troops, but we should localize these people in the dense forest patches and use heavy weapons and white phosphorus if we have to burn these guys. That's my take.
So that appears to be the view also. I want to get Colonel Shailendra's view also on this, because Pakistan may be doing this at Chinese behest, but if we really push hard, the Pakistanis are actually at their weakest. Strong ground offensive, use of heavy weapons, move the people across, break the ceasefire. There's no respect for the ceasefire anyway. Let Pakistan really be taught a lesson, because we can sort of corner them on both sides. The Chinese won't come to their aid if that happens. So what's the option there? Colonel Shailendra Singh, should we just go ahead and hammer the Pakistanis really nice and proper this time? Otherwise, these kind of incidents are intolerable now. And they are so weak anyway. They are a very feeble nation.
Arnab, if you can allow me, I'll put the same words in a very different and a mature way, where my 3 panelists from Pakistan will fully agree with us. This is not a war. This is not a war against Pakistan. It is a war against terrorism. And I'm sure Pakistanis are as much affected by it. I don't think anybody from our panel would ever say that don't act against terrorism. I'm sure they will all agree with it. Only difference is that we are there to help Pakistanis to eliminate this terrorism which is erupting from their side of border. Terrorism, if doesn't have a border, why should there be a border to finish them?
So we cross the border.
We have to. There's no way. Yeah. Why trouble even Pakistan? Give a call to the DGMO. In next 30 minutes, we are crossing. Do what you like.
The Pakistanis do the moment we do that. I mean, if we cross the border, we just move in. At this point of time, given their present situation, politically, economically, militarily, what can they do, Gaurav? If we just move in, we deploy in the usual sort of strategic strike fashion. At this point of time, what would be the Pakistani response? What can they really do?
When we abrogated Article 370 and 35A, they did nothing. the most famous leader after Muhammad Ali Jinnah was the Prime Minister at that point in time, Imran Khan.
Can't hear Gaurav.
And General Qamar Javed Bajwa was the army
Can't hear
chief.
Gaurav.
Am I audible, Arnab?
Can't hear Gaurav.
Arnab, I'll come back. Let me try and figure it.
Yeah, you're there. I get you now.
Okay.
Go on.
Okay. Yeah. So Arnab, what I'm trying to say is that you're saying that the Pakistani army can't do anything today.
A stronger movement vis-a-vis Pakistan.
Even when we abrogated Article 370 and 35A, Pakistanis couldn't do anything, Arnab. They were not able to do anything. Imran Khan was the Prime Minister. General Qamar Javed Bajwa was the army chief. They did nothing except talk. And that is what these people do. Arnab, I think the solution is not to kill terrorists. This whole thing about killing terrorists is wrong. We should aim to kill Pakistani army soldiers. And when those dead bodies reach the villages in Pakistan, then Pakistan will wake up, because they have all these funny madrasas in Pakistan, radical Islamists. They keep on producing jihadis like cookies. So there is no point. You kill 100 jihadis, they'll produce 500 more. The idea is to they kill 4 of our soldiers. They martyr 5 of our soldiers. And even if we kill 100 of their jihadis, that is not vengeance. It has to be a colonel for a colonel. It has to be a captain for a captain. So Pakistani army is not losing any personnel of their own. They have these crazy radical Islamist jihadis who are coming to India, Arnab. They are always gaining in that, because we are losing our people from the army.
Yeah.
Who are they losing? Jihadis. The idea is to go ahead and kill Pakistani army personnel. When they have dead bodies in their villages, Arnab, when they have a brigadier or a colonel or a captain, his dead body coming to his village, then the Pakistanis will wake up. And I think that is what... Hafiz Saeed, hamari problem nahi hai, Arnab. Hafiz Saeed is not a big thing. The idea is to go after their army chief, go after their generals, go after their captains and majors, and this entire lobby, this entire Fauji apparatus in Pakistan. When let's say 4 of our brothers have died, you should just shell their brigade. Colonel Shalinder Singh is from artillery. He knows the capabilities of the Indian army. We just carpet bomb or just shell their entire brigade headquarters, wipe out one brigade headquarters, all this nonsense will stop, Arnab. Jungle bashing in this thing. I know the area where what this thing is talking about. General Bakshi, I was posted there along the line of control. I was in Poonch also. At that time, it used to be part of 25 Div. I don't know it's part of which Div right now. I'm not aware. But during that time, 25 Div. And I'm also aware of this Operation Sarf Vinash. It happened after I left the army. But I have read about this Operation Sarf Vinash. They have the Sarf Vinash thing once again. And General Bakshi gave them the treatment. General Bakshi was 9 sector commander in that Kishtawal area. And there are stories about General Bakshi that have been told, which I will not say. I think General Bakshi sir is there in front of us. He'll tell the stories. After which everybody thande pad gaye the General Bakshi ke samne when he was the commander 9 sector. Ye sare ke sare thande pad gaye the jitne hero bante hain. So anyway, coming back to the point, Arnab, what you need to do is drop 15-20 Pakistani army personnel. All this will calm down. ये टेररिस्ट मारने से कुछ नहीं होगा. हमारी स्ट्रेटजी गलत है. टेररिस्ट को छूना भी नहीं है. जनरल आसिम मुनीर के पीछे पड़ो. आप इनके ब्रिगेडियर्स के पीछे पड़ो. आप इनके कर्नल कैप्टन मेजर्स के पीछे पड़ो. और इनके कैप्टन कर्नल्स मेजर्स, इनके सिपाही, इनके जेसीओ, इनकी लाशें भेजो पंजाब के गांव में, पाकिस्तानी पंजाब में. ये सारे के सारे फिट हो जाएंगे. सब फिट हो जाएंगे. They need dead bodies in Pakistani Punjab. फौजी dead bodies. They don't need terrorists. टेररिस्ट को नहीं मारना. पाकिस्तानी फौज को ठोको.